Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today I'm going to do that video I've been talking about forever, the less is more, which is really no big deal. I just wanted to tell you, a couple of you said that I was doing things different, and I said I actually was just doing less things, and so I was just going to tell you the different things that I'm not doing. If you want to know what I'm talking about, you can probably look back at some of my past videos, and some of them are just hideous. I mean, I am pure embarrassed to even look at them, but I hate to delete them because it seems like when I delete a video, somebody ends up asking me about it. So I'll just be embarrassed. And I think what happened is I just got caught up in, I love makeup so much, and I love putting it on. I love that time, and I was trying to do just so much, and I had to just stop for a minute and realize that number one, it aged me. I think the more I put on, the more I think it just aged me. You know, I think it looks better to have on less for me. Now, everything I say, this goes for me. I don't want to offend anybody, and I'm not saying that I won't do anything else again, but I'm just saying right now, this is what I'm doing different. Let's see. Another thing is I had to just think about the fact that I don't work at the MAC counter. And the average person that I run into is not going to be impressed with how many eyeshadows I use, or my blending techniques, or, you know, I just want to look good. I just want to look pretty. I don't want to have, you know, good makeup. Or I really didn't want the first thing they notice is my eyeshadow. I want them to think that I look pretty, you know. So with that being said, I'm going to go through just a few things that I'm doing different. And like I said, I'm not saying that I wouldn't do things different in the future. This is just what I'm enjoying right now. So the first thing that I've done just so different lately, and I've enjoyed it so much, is since I got these brushes, which are from Brush Lab, I've showed you many times, I have not touched a curling iron or a flat iron. I have just been using a good conditioner. I've been using the Moroccan oil. And I use this one. The boar's hair is the one I use when I want to straighten, or kind of if I want to just pull my bangs back with the hair dryer. Both of these just grab your hair like you would not believe. Now this one is the one I use the most, and I use it to get the flips in my hair. And it just is wonderful. I just love this brush. It has changed the way I do my hair. I do my hair at night. I take a shower. I just blow dry it like until it's about 95% dry, and then I just kind of start going over it with these brushes, and I've enjoyed it. You know, it doesn't look perfect, but I don't have the perfect kind of hair anyway. I don't really have that much of a style, and I kind of like messy hair. So my hair is one of the things that I've been doing different, and I've gotten compliments, and I appreciate it. The next thing, and I've got a list right here so I don't forget anything, is eyebrows. That is one of the things that I am most embarrassed of when I look back at my videos. I guess I felt like I see everybody else with these pretty dark eyebrows, and they're just so pretty, and, you know, I love them. I love them on other people, so I guess I was trying to do that with myself, and I went and had them, you know, professionally shaped, and I was trying to even them up, which my eyebrows are different shapes, my eyes are different shapes, and I just have had to learn to deal with that. But I was trying to pencil them in. Then I was going over them with shadow. I was just trying to do so much to them that I think it looked terrible. So now I have been, not only have I not been plucking them, I've just been letting them grow whatever shape they grow, which I realize I'm older and they're not growing like they do when you're, you know, 18 or 22. But all I do is pluck the ones that grow right here, that are actually like on my eyelid. And I just keep them in shape, and that's it. I don't have to pluck them every day. Like when I was trying to really keep a shape, I was having to like really stay on top of it. Now I don't, you know, worry about it. I just pluck them every once in a while, maybe once a week, and get the stray hairs. And I have not been using like powder, shadow. I have not been using a pencil. I haven't been using anything but that Dior Brow Gel, I think since the day I got it. And I love it because it doesn't really change the color. It just makes them look prettier. It's got a little bit of a, I hate to say shimmer, but it just makes them a little prettier, and then it puts them in place. And that's all that I like. So that's been really easy, and I've enjoyed that part. The next thing is eyeshadow. Gosh, I've just had the best time with my eyeshadow lately, and it's funny because I've been using less than I've ever used, and I think that all got started, like I said, with Liz Fish One. When I saw her eyeshadow and she got me started on the Bare Minerals, it was kind of like that was the look I had been wanting for so long, and I had tried to get it with all these different eyeshadows like Wedge, the Big Beautiful Eyes palette from Benefit. I always loved that look. Like you'll see Angelina Jolie, gosh, I'm trying to think of some more people. Anyway, you'll see them, and it's like their eyes look so pretty, and you can tell that they have defined them in some way, but yet it still looks so natural, and that is the look that I love, and that is the look that I get with the Bare Minerals, because like today I have on one color, and you can see it's lighter on the lid, and then when it goes into the crease, it gets darker. Now I realize you can do that with other shadows, like I think Woodwinked, you know, a lot of those shadows that maybe have duochrome or something can do that, but I've just really enjoyed the Bare Minerals, so I've been sticking with those. And the Laura Mercier Wheat, that has been wonderful. I love the color. I love the linen and the flax, but the wheat just seems to be the perfect color for me, and I use it all the way up to my brows. I put a little bit on, and then I rub it in good, and I use it up underneath. And to me, that is the perfect amount of highlight. Like today, I don't have any highlight color on. All I do is put the one shadow on from Bare Minerals, and then I take a clean brush or wipe off the brush that I'm using. That Sonia Kashuk large crease brush is my favorite. I wipe it off, and then I just make sure the edges of my shadow is blended out, and I don't have to blend it out with another color. I don't use a white or a eyeshadow for my highlight, and I just love the way that looks. I love the way it looks more natural on me. Like I said, please don't take offense to anything, because I'm liable to put a shadow on next week, but that's what I'm liking now. And let's see, another thing with my eyes, no highlight, lashes. I have quit using the primer, and I like it better. I think I like the more fluttery lashes better. I've still been using my Voluminous. I love the Bare Minerals. That has just been a great mascara. The Lash Blast, of course, and the Bad Gal. Those have been my favorite mascaras. I think I like that big kind of fuzzy wand. And I haven't been using the primer, and I haven't been curling them. Now I will say I use Latisse, which makes my eyelashes grow longer, and it does help them curl just a little bit on the ends. But for a long time, I used a lash curler for years and years and years, and would never go a day without that or the mascara base. But I've enjoyed them being just a little bit more natural and fluttery. I kind of like them when they go out and curl up instead of just, being so curled. And the liner. Haven't been using any gel liner, any pencils. I haven't been lining my waterline. I've just been using, my favorite brush has been the Sigma little liner brush, the one that's like the 266. I like it because it's a little bit shorter than the 266, and I think the Smashbox brush is just the same way. And I've been using just a shadow to go right at my lashes. I've been winging it out just the width of the brush, and then bringing it back in just so that it kind of looks like my eyelashes. And I have used the calligraphy. I do like the felt tip marker, type liners, because you can get right at your eyelashes just to make your lashes look fuller. So I will use that every once in a while. And I love in the Hourglass Prism Shadow Duo, that black shadow it is the prettiest black shadow I have ever used, and I would love to have something in brown like it, but I haven't been able to find anything. So I've been using that a lot. And then I'll just line the upper lash line, and then take what's left on that brush and run it right under the lashes underneath. And I don't go all the way in. I just do the edge, and that's been enough. And another thing that I haven't been doing is I haven't been putting a lot of mascara on my lower lashes. I've been taking just a little bit. Some days I don't put anything on my lower lashes, but then sometimes I use Lash Blast because it doesn't run, and I'll just touch a few lashes on the edge, and that everything's been so easy. I've really enjoyed it. So no primer, little to no on lower lashes, and I don't curl them. No waterline, which I do like the look of barely any shadow, or just using a shadow of barely any liner, or just using a shadow on the top and then doing just a little bit in the waterline or right along the lashes. I haven't done that, but I do like that look. I've seen Liz do it, and I think it's real pretty. And another thing I like is using the colored liner. Like, I've used contrast and some different colors like that, and I've enjoyed that. Blush. I think I was doing my blush wrong all along, and I can look at some of the old pictures of myself, and it's hideous. I look like a clown because I've got on so much blush, like right here. And it just finally, you know, clicked in my head that, for one thing, I would look at, like, Kim Kardashian. I always loved her blush, and I just kept examining it. And then I was thinking of how much I love the blonde, brunette, redhead, you know, MSFs, the way they go from the darker to the lighter. And I would use that angled brush, and I would do the angled brush in it, and then I would put it directly like that on my cheeks. So then I was getting the dark, all the gray, you know, going all the way up to the highlight. So that's what I've been doing different, as I've been just using my bronzer to contour, and I've been taking like my 1/16 brush and doing my blush right along the lower side of my cheekbone, and then putting the highlight on the upper side, and that way it's just not too much color in your face. You kind of just notice the contour, you don't notice the actual blush color. And I just have enjoyed that so much. It's kind of like all these things have been things that I have wanted to achieve but just didn't know how to do it, and it just, you know, it's just been technique, or, you know, just kind of really omitting some things that I think have made me look more like I wanted to look in the first place, where, you know, you notice, you know, different things about yourself more than just the makeup. So that is pretty much it. I think the best thing is just decide what look you're going for. You know, if you know, in the winter, I like a smokier eye. I might decide I want to do more stuff, but it's kind of like, you know, everybody likes a different look. Everybody wants, you know, to achieve something different, and that's pretty much what I've been going for, is trying to achieve that look. And finally I have just, you know, discovered a few things that have done that, and I've probably taken more time on my foundation. I just love so many different foundations, and getting my skin to look good, and then the rest, you know, you can spend less time on. So that's what I've been doing. I'm going to do a quick outfit of the day. A very casual day as usual. I have on just a, I think, American Eagle. I'm going to be like an American Eagle commercial right now. I've got on their t-shirt, I've got on their belt, and these are some of the jeans I just got. And they are the boyfriend, but to me they do not fit like the boyfriend jeans that I got last year. And they're the same size, and they say the same thing on the inside, but these fit a little bit more slim, like through the thighs, but I still like them. And you can see that they go down. I think, you know, they don't go in as much right here, and they just pretty much go straight down, and they might be kind of like a boot cut. And they're still low rise, and I love the way the pockets kind of go down. And of course I have on my flip-flops that I wear every day. Accessories, I'm going to carry my Coach Spotlight bag. I have on just a ring that I found a couple years ago at TJ Maxx. It's just sterling silver with different stones, and I love rings like eternity bands, ones that go all the way around, and that's what this does with all the different pretty stones, and I've always loved this ring. And wedding ring, just some simple little silver hoops. I think they're Fossil. They're just like a polished silver. And fingernail polish is that new one from Essie, the Merino Cool, which I think is pretty, but I don't think it's, you know, anything that's that much different than all the other ones we've been wearing. But I had gotten that little box. And I think that's it. The fragrance I'm wearing today is Bobbi Brown Beach. And that's it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please feel free to ask me any questions, and I will be glad to answer. And I appreciate you watching. Bye-bye.